Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am going to be doing a divine feminine reading. So right away, I heard the word ancestors. And I feel that if you are a divine feminine listening, there may be some kind of important message from your ancestors in this video. So if you would like to manifest a message, I recommend subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as these are forms of energy transference that do tend to allow me to pick up on your energy more easily and channel more specifically for you, both here in this video and in future reading videos as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my coffee here, so hopefully you have a warm, comforting beverage or some kind of snack. And if you hear me sipping in the background, that is what that is. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started by shuffling the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. I heard the words, "You've come so far." And I'm also picking up on a divine feminine who has surpassed her ancestors. So I'm hearing you've carried some kind of torch further than where your ancestors could have carried it. And so from a young age, you've always had this profound sense of purpose in your life. For some reason, I'm seeing a small child riding a bike. Maybe this ancestor is someone that you knew as a child who helped you ride a bike or something like that. But this also could represent that you are really gaining your footing in life. Just like learning to ride a bike is really difficult until you gain your balance. Your ancestors want you to know that you are starting to gain your balance. And I'm hearing, don't fear this new beginning. So with the Fool card, it seems as though you are stepping into a place where things are feeling entirely new. And I'm hearing the words starting all over. So I'm almost getting someone who has been moving in a certain direction for a while. And now all of a sudden, it's like you're moving in a completely different direction, or you're feeling pushed in a different direction. And what your ancestors want you to know is that while this feels like a brand new direction, it's actually the next phase of evolution. It's more so a progression. So you may feel as though you're starting all over, but this time, whatever it is that you are starting, you are actually bringing in the tools that you've been accumulating this whole time that have been preparing you for this next level. So it's almost as though you feel like you're at some kind of dead end, or you feel like you're at an ending point, when in actuality, you are just at the completion of a preparation phase and the start of a whole new cycle. And I got the word abundance. So this new cycle that's opening up for you feels incredibly abundant. Can I get any more information? There's something about rain coming through here. Someone may live somewhere where it rains a lot. What else can I channel? The Two of Swords. Some kind of crossroads here. What is this mental crossroads? The Strength card in the reverse position. So I am getting that this will reach a divine feminine who is at a crossroads in her life that is leaving her feeling really vulnerable, almost like a little bit exposed in a way. You may be wondering which direction to go and feeling a lot of uncertainty at this time. And here I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that there is a choice that you are contemplating at this crossroads, and it's the choice that involves more courage, and yet it feels like the choice where you are following your heart, and it leads to some moment of luck or destiny. The sense I'm getting here is you focusing yourself or your energy in a certain way for a while, and taking consistent action in that direction, even when it feels vulnerable, even when it feels uncertain. And there's something about the consistent rhythm of that that leads you to a place where then you're presented with some kind of amazing opportunity that catapults you into a higher level of success or abundance. So I'm hearing something about a lucky break, that you're going to be getting what feels like a lucky break, but in actuality, I'm hearing preparation meets consistency meets action. It's like bringing together this phase of preparation you've gone through combined with being consistent with something, taking certain actions that are coming from your heart, even when it feels small. This seems to actually put you in the position where you're able to experience a breakthrough here. Yeah, your intuition knows the way. With the High Priestess card in the upright position, I'm also picking up on the energy of a divine feminine who has a very spiritual purpose in this earth. And I feel that there are many parts of you that have been misunderstood for a long time by society or by the people around you. And yet those very parts of you that were the most rejected or the most misunderstood are the parts of you that are actually going to bring you the most success and the most abundance. In fact, I'm hearing keep it as a hobby. Like you may have been told from a young age, keep this as a hobby, or don't make this your job or your career, or no one makes money doing that, whatever it is for you. Like maybe you had these passions and people would tell you that there was no way to turn that into a career or to generate an income from doing that. But what I'm getting is those parts of yourself that people may have been telling you to keep in the dark or to keep on the side were actually the main event. They were your greatest gifts. I'm hearing as you bring more of those parts of yourself to the light, you're actually going to increasingly put yourself in that position where you are attracting in, again, what looks from the external like these lucky breaks, but it's not luck. You prepared yourself for this. There's something about your path that seems to require a lot of courage. I feel like I'm speaking to a divine feminine who is either currently or who will be doing something like reading tarot or maybe doing Reiki or energy healing or speaking on spiritual topics or something of that nature, because I really feel that I'm speaking to a divine feminine who is actually some kind of like spiritual teacher or destined to be some sort of spiritual leader. Yeah, because your intuition is your greatest asset, your greatest gift. And like a muscle, it sharpens the more that you use it. That's what I'm picking up on here with the moon card in the upright position. I'm also getting something about your dreams being really vivid at this time. So you may be noticing that you feel as though you're traveling in your dreams or you're having very vivid, lifelike dreams. And I'm getting that the reason for this is you are actually working with other people, working with other souls through your dreams. You are natural at working with energy and guiding others. And this is something that you do even subconsciously in your dream state without even realizing it. I'm getting that many people perceive you as a guide or as a leader, but you may not even know it. You are the person that so many go to for advice and assistance because they sense that you are someone who has access to a very deep reservoir of spiritual information. The thing is, I'm getting that you may not even fully consciously realize just how much access you have or how spiritually gifted you are, because it's always come so naturally to you that it might be something that you just assume everyone has, that you just even like take for granted. The number 222 may be connecting with you in some way. And I'm getting that because there's been that part of you taking your gifts for granted or maybe dismissing them or like undervaluing them because you were taught to undervalue them, this may be causing you to feel some frustration at this time or to feel blocked when it comes to your manifestations. With the Magician card in the reverse position, you may be feeling lately like, have I lost my magic or my spark? Or you've just been feeling blocked when you try to manifest things. This is because your guides and your ancestors are trying to push you to more consciously acknowledge these gifts that you've always had within yourself. They're trying to get you to acknowledge just how spiritually in tune you really are, and to no longer dismiss these gifts and these abilities within you just because other people may have dismissed them, especially when you were growing up. And I'm actually getting that if you're feeling frustrated when it comes to certain things you're trying to manifest, the hidden gift within that is it's actually meant to push you into consciously accepting and embracing your true spiritual gifts and abilities, the power and accuracy of your intuition, and embracing these things consciously will actually lead you on a pathway where things start opening up for you again. So if you'd like assistance with tapping into your spiritual gifts and embracing them more consciously, I would really recommend my 5D consciousness activation subliminal and also my subliminal called Magnetic Feminine Energy. These combined together in a playlist would really help you to activate that higher consciousness within yourself, but also to become super magnetic for everything you desire as a divine feminine and to manifest it effortlessly. So to try out these subliminals on my app, Sound and Soulful, you can create a free trial account by clicking the link in the pinned comment or description box below. If this connected for you, leave me a comment. Let me know what your message was or what your experiences are with this kind of energy. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I post new content like this that could meet you at the right time. Otherwise, I'm going to close the reading here. Have a beautiful day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.